In the chrome and glass canyons of Neo-Viridia, they told us the sky was clean. They told us the birds were gone, purged for our own good, carriers of a plague that never was. They lied. My name is Nero, and I am a crow. I remember the songs of my flock, the rustle of leaves, the real sky before it was sterilized. Now I live in the shadows of this gleaming metropolis, a ghost with feathers. The humans here walk with their heads down, eyes glued to screens that feed them the sweet poison of safety. They believe the whispers of the regime, the sanitized history that erases anything with wings. But one human, Lexi, looked up. She's a journalist, or what passes for one these days, a digital scribe, scratching at the surface of a polished lie. She felt the wrongness in the silence, the unnatural stillness of the air. She was looking for a crack in the system, and she found me. I started small, a dropped data chip here, a whispered password there. I'd perch on her windowsill, a black specter against the neon glow, and mimic the voices of officials I'd overheard in their private sky gardens. At first, she thought she was going mad. It led her to locked servers, to redacted files, to the truth. The birds weren't carriers of disease. They were carriers of information. Uncontrolled, untraceable messengers. The regime couldn't tolerate anything it couldn't control. So, they created a phantom plague and became the saviors. Lexi started publishing her findings on hidden networks, small pockets of the truth in a sea of propaganda. She called her anonymous source Corvus. Soon, my likeness, a simple spray-painted silhouette of a crow, began appearing on walls in the lower districts, a symbol of defiance, the silent scream of a city that had forgotten how to sing. I became the face of a rebellion that no human dared to lead. They needed a myth, something untouchable. I was just a bird trying to survive, but to them, I was hope. The regime noticed. Enforcer drones, sleeker and deadlier than before, began to patrol the skies with a new directive: hunt the blackbird. My world shrank. The rooftops became a chessboard, every flight a gamble. Lexi pleaded with me to hide, to let the symbol live on, even if the bird disappeared. But how can a symbol take flight? How can a memory teach the young to soar? Now the city holds its breath. The regime has announced the final purification, a city-wide sonic sweep guaranteed to eliminate any remaining pests. They call it progress. I call it the end. Tonight, I will make one last flight, not as a symbol, not as a myth, but as a crow. I will fly to the central broadcast tower, the very heart of the lie. Lexi gave me a device, a key to unlock the archives, to broadcast the truth, not to hidden networks, but to every screen in Neo-Viridia. The real sounds of the old world, birdsong, wind, the rustle of a forest. The unfiltered recordings of the regime's leaders planning their great deception. It's a suicide mission. The tower is the most heavily guarded structure in the city. The drones will be waiting. But as I stand on this ledge, feeling the cold wind lift my feathers, I am not afraid. They took my flock. They took my sky. They will not take the memory of what it means to be free. For Lexi, for the silenced millions, and for every fledgling who will never know the joy of a true updraft, I fly. This may be the last flight, but the dawn that follows will be filled with the echoes of our song. The truth will have wings. If this story moved you, please consider liking and subscribing for more tales from worlds beyond our own. System offline, story complete.